Welcome back to MY Channel, where we uncover the hidden treasures of the numismatic world. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that's both a piece of history and a potential goldmine for collectors, the 1983 Liberty 1 dime. From its fascinating history to its surprising value, this video has everything you need to know about this iconic coin. Stay tuned to the end, and you might just discover why this dime could be worth far more than 10 cents. Historical background. To truly appreciate the 1983 Liberty dime, we need to step back in time and explore its roots. The Liberty dime, also known as the Roosevelt dime, was introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II. His association with the March of Dimes, a campaign to fight polio, made this coin a fitting tribute. Fast forward to 1983, the U.S. Mint was operating full steam at its Denver facility, producing billions of coins to meet the demands of a growing economy. The 1983 Liberty dime was struck at the Denver Mint, hence the D mint mark you'll find on these coins. What makes this particular year fascinating is the high mintage combined with its unique errors and variations, which have since captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Design and features ***. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1983 Liberty dime. On the obverse, we have a detailed profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. Notice the sharp lines, the curvature of the profile, and the precision of the engraving, hallmarks of mid-20th century American coin design. Beneath the portrait, you'll find Sinek's initials, JS. The reverse features a torch, symbolizing liberty, flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength. The motto E Pluribus Unum reminds us of the unity of the United States. These design elements are more than just aesthetics. They embody the values and aspirations of the American people. Production and mintage ***. In 1983, the Denver Mint produced a staggering 730,129,000 dimes. With such a high mintage, you might think these coins are common. But here's where things get interesting. Not all 1983 dimes are created equal. Many of these coins have endured decades of circulation, resulting in wear and tear. However, coins in pristine condition, especially those with unique errors, have become highly sought after by collectors. Errors and varieties now. Let's talk about the game changers, errors and varieties. The 1983 Liberty dime is known for several intriguing anomalies. Some examples include off-center strikes, coins that were misaligned during the minting process, resulting in part of the design being cut off. Double dies, a doubling effect on certain parts of the design, often visible on the lettering or date. Clipped planchets, coins that were struck on incomplete metal blanks, leading to a crescent-shaped gap. Examples of these errors, either real or recreated. These errors aren't just quirks. They can significantly increase a coin's value, sometimes fetching hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Value and worth. Now, the big question: what is the 1983 Liberty dime worth today? In general circulation, most 1983 dimes are worth their face value of 10 cents. However, coins in mint state MS condition, graded by organizations like PCGS or NGC, can fetch much higher prices. For example, a 1983 dime graded MS67 can sell for $30 to $50, while those graded MS68 have been known to reach $500 or more. Error coins, such as off-center strikes or double dies, can command even higher prices, with some rare examples exceeding $1,000. Highlight auction results for 1983 dimes. The key factors that determine value include condition, rarity of errors, and demand among collectors. If you've got a 1983 D dime, it might be worth taking a closer look. Tips for collectors thinking of starting or expanding your collection? Here are some tips to keep in mind. 1. Inspect your change. Always check your dimes for the 1983 date and the D min mark. You never know what treasures might be hiding in plain sight. Point 2. Look for errors. Use a magnifying glass or loupe to spot any anomalies like doubling or off-center strikes. Point 3. Preserve condition. If you find a pristine or error coin, store it in a protective holder to prevent damage. Point 4. Get it graded for high-quality coins. Professional grading can authenticate and enhance their value. Conclusion *= excited tone. And there you have it, the full story of the 1983 D Liberty 1 dime. From its historical roots to its hidden treasures, this coin proves that even the smallest pieces of currency can hold incredible value. So, check your pockets, scour your collections, and who knows? You might just have a fortune waiting to be discovered. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating coin stories and valuation tips. Until next time, happy collecting. Subscribe button animation with a final shot of a 1983 D dime glittering under the light. Welcome back, coin collectors and history buffs. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of a small but mighty coin, the 1984 P Liberty dime. Whether you're here for the history, the design, or to uncover its hidden treasures and value, we've got you covered. This is not just a coin, it's a piece of American legacy that could be worth much more than you think. So, grab your magnifying glasses, and let's get started. Segment 1: Historical Background * Show black and white images of U.S. coins, Franklin D. Roosevelt, and the Philadelphia Mint. Narrating the dime as we know it today has a rich history that dates back to the very founding of the United States Mint in 1792. But the 1984 P Liberty dime carries its unique legacy. This coin is part of the iconic Roosevelt dime series, first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion of the March of Dimes campaign against polio. The P Mint mark on this dime signifies its birthplace at the historic Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most significant mints in America. By 1984, the Roosevelt dime was already a staple in circulation, but each year's production brought subtle differences, and sometimes valuable errors. The 1984 P dime is no exception. Segment 2: Design features the dime's obverse and reverse sides, with labels and animations highlighting key features. Let's take a closer look at the design of the 1984 P Liberty dime. On the obverse front side we have the unmistakable profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt, designed by John R. Sinek. His gaze is steady, and the inscription Liberty boldly frames the left side. You'll also see the motto "In God We Trust" and the date 1984 prominently displayed. Now flip it over to the reverse back side and you'll find a beautiful torch, symbolizing liberty. This torch is flanked by an olive branch for peace and an oak branch for strength, with the Latin motto "E pluribus unum," out of many one. Truly, every detail on this coin reflects America's ideals. Segment 3: Minting Details and Errors. Infographics showing minting statistics and error variations. In 1984, the Philadelphia Mint produced a staggering 1.5 billion dimes. That's right, this was a high production year, which means most of these dimes were intended for everyday transactions. But here's where it gets exciting. Even with such a high mintage, collectors are always on the hunt for errors that make some of these coins exceptionally valuable. Common errors to look for in the 1984 P Liberty dime include off-center strikes where the design is visibly misaligned, double dies, slight duplication in inscriptions or design elements, especially on Liberty or the date. Clipped planchets, a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting mishap. If you find one of these errors, you might be holding a jackpot. Segment for market value and worth. Now, let's talk about the real question on everyone's mind. What is the 1984 P Liberty dime worth today in general circulation? A typical 1984 P dime is worth its face value of 10 cents. But don't let that discourage you. This coin's true value comes into play with condition and rarity. 1. Circulated condition. Most coins in average circulated condition are worth 10 to 25 cents to collectors. 2. Uncirculated condition coins graded MS65 or higher can fetch $5 to $20, depending on market demand. 3. Error coins. Here's where things get interesting. An error coin can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. For example, a 1984 P dime with a major off-center strike recently sold for over $300 at auction. 4. Proof-like example. Though rare, if you find a 1984 P dime with a proof-like finish, its value can exceed $1,000. Segment 5. Tips for collectors. Collectors using magnifying glasses and coin albums. Asterisk. Are you wondering how to spot valuable 1984 P dimes? Here are some tips. Inspect the coin's surface. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling or die cracks. Check the edges. Look for a smooth or missing reeded edge, which can indicate an error. Preserve your coins. Keep uncirculated or error coins in protective holders to maintain their value. Get graded. Have your coin graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC to maximize its resale value. Segment 6. Fun facts and legacy. Overlay visuals of dimes being used in vending machines and as historical artifacts. Did you know that the Roosevelt dime was the first U.S. coin to feature the mint mark P starting in 1980? It's true. And the 1984 P dime is part of a long legacy of coins that continue to capture the imagination of collectors and history enthusiasts alike. Show host holding a coin and smiling at the camera, with a glowing collection of dimes in the background. Excitedly, that's a wrap for today's deep dive into the 1984 P Liberty dime. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for these small yet significant treasures. Who knows? The next dime in your pocket could be worth a fortune. If you found this video valuable, hit that like button, subscribe for more coin stories, and let us know in the comments, what coin should we cover next? Until next time, happy collecting! Channel branding and credits. Asterisk. Play upbeat music. Show channel logo and links to subscribe, with visuals of other coins rotating.